Just one strange take on this pandemic I wanted to share with you tonight, and it comes from former Labor Premier in New South Wales and former Foreign Minister Bob Carr, who now has a climate-focused position at the University of Technology in Sydney. He sees the pandemic as bad for climate action, which he says is a bigger emergency. What did our battered old planet do to bring this run of wretchedly bad luck? Asked Carr in the Sydney Morning Herald, saying that a dozen years ago the world was getting ready to put a price on carbon, but then the financial crisis knocked everyone sideways. The carbon lobby in Australia and the US was able to talk job losses and higher taxes instead. Well, I guess that's what we're talking about now with the pandemic, but not Bob Carr. He's worried that the pandemic emergency may kill off the Glasgow conference on climate planned for November. I'd say that's pretty likely at this stage. Carr asks, who will bring together 40,000 international delegates if the virus is lurking and we're still waiting for the save-all vaccine? Well, yes, climate action has dropped off the list of national and international priorities. Hard to pull a climate strike when you're not working or not at school to start with. But if I were Bob Carr, I'd just chill a little bit on this. Nothing has cut global greenhouse gas emissions better in the past than a stalled economy. In the global financial crisis, instead of growing strongly back in 2019, emissions shrank by more than 1% across the world. Given the global shutdown we're going through right now, you'd have to think greenhouse emissions will go backwards this year too. Let's hope we can save emissions by not having 40,000 people fly to Glasgow, for starters. This shutdown, far from hurting the climate alarmists' campaign, shows them exactly what a carbon-constrained economy looks like.